What's good, y'all niggas? Be back with another video. Say less. Uh, this guy, before we begin, we want to talk about how to plan efficiently, plan for your goals and all that. But before I even get to this video, I want to say that mm, this past 2 weeks, this next 2 weeks, I'm going back to school. Exams are pulling up, so you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna have to take some time. I might take some time off and not upload for like the next 2 weeks or so. So let's get straight into it. How do I plan efficiently? So you see, you know what I'm saying? What you need to know is that I want to be talking about the one of the aspects that I recently covered in my recent series I finished, the 48 laws of power analysis. Where I'll be talking about the three different types of times, and then we want to give you a more in-depth analysis on how to plan. So let's get straight into it. You need to understand that planning for anything in general, there are three things, right? Or in this case, six things, right? You need your three time eras or time periods, the three type of times which I'll be covering soon, and then you have three other stuff, which is the goal, the plan, and your strategy. So let's get straight into it. So what are the three types of times? So in the three types of times, there's the wrong time, there's the forced time, and then the end time. I'm gonna say that again. Long time, forced time, and end time. So what's long time? Long time is basically a period where you basically planning. You are not kind of planning, but you're scheming. You know what I'm saying? Like for example, you can take it anywhere. Like I'll give example. Let me give an example later in the video. Right. This could take either years, months, weeks, right, even hours. You know what I'm saying? The quality doesn't matter as long as you're always gonna have a long time. You know what I'm saying? We'll continue, right? But the longer you take, ideally, the more prepared you are, right? And then after that is the forced time. The forced time is basically now when you it's after a long time, I guess. So after you done your planning, all your scheming, all that, and now it's time to move with boldness. You just start executing the plan. You execute, you move fast, like you like from the outside it looks like you are just doing things just from the top of your head, but in this behind the scenes you know that this is going according to plan, this is going to my plan. I'm executing the plan, right? That's your forced time. And now this is your the last one is your end time. Your end time uh is basically the time where you now review everything. You review everything. You say, okay, what after my plan, I've done executed my plan. What are the results that I did? Did I get what I wanted? Did I reach the goals that I wanted to reach? Did I get the event that I needed? Did I get what I need? If I didn't, what are the mistakes that I had? And then how can I improve from this? And then the cycle repeats. You go back to your long time. All right. So um I'm gonna just no, let me continue. Now, right, you have your long time, right? You know the types of times, right? Long time, fourth time, end time. These are all interdependent. They all depend on each other. If your long time was trash, right? Your fourth time is gonna be trash. Your end time is gonna be trash. Okay, end time is the neutral one because you kinda you learn from everything. So, for example, if your long time you didn't plan properly, or if your research was half-assed, you know what I'm saying? If you half-assed your research, you're not gonna be confident, right? You're gonna be like iffy, like man, you know, like because deep down you know you didn't do enough research. So when you do the first time, it's kind of like you're confused, but at the same time you have a plan, but you're confused and not confident in it. That's what you see. And then end time, you realize you didn't get your results, and then boom, right? That's how it's interdependent. And now if you worked well on your long time, first time you just it's a it's a smooth journey from there. You just do what your plan says, and then in time, most likely, I'm not say all the time, but most likely you get what you need. You get what you wanted in the first place, and then you just move on next. All right. So now let's go to the long time. I want to focus on the long time now. Long time, the planning part. You need to know it's a part of a plan. You have 3 parts, like I said: the goal, the plan, and the strategy. So let's describe these things first. So what's the goal? What's the goal? A goal essentially is like your end result. What you want to happen. For example, my goal would be to be an online trader, right? Or a football player, or to get that girl, or to get that cash, that X amount of money, right? So now, what's the difference between a plan and a strategy? Uh, a plan is the physical formation of the strategy, right? Your strategy is the foundation of your plan. Let me say that again. Your plan is your physical formation of the strategy, and your strategy is the foundation, the backbone of your plan. You get it? So the example that I like to use all the time is that elections. Let's say you wanna be president, right? That's your goal, right? You wanna be the president of X country. So your strategy, right? Becoming president is your goal. So what's the strategy? Your strategy can be like this. You can win the election through either A, using the psychology of people, the people's psychology against them, through financial resources, or uh, or connections, electoral connections, right? This is these three, right? You have these three. So now, what's your plan now? Your plan now will be, okay, how can I make this three strategies into physical things? What can I do? So now, for example, one plan could be, for let's say your strategy is financial resources, right? One plan could be being involved in corruption, doing corruption. You bribe people to vote for you, bribe people to do the X, Y, Z. That will make you look in the best light, right? That's your plan, right? Hey, planning is not good, no bad. It's neutral. It's your intentions. That's all. What else? The the connections. You can now befriend former presidents, befriend um very good campaign managers, those type of things, and then you just use them now that you're friends with them. You can now use the formulate laws of power that you learned recently to now manipulate them to do your campaign for you. You see now? Or psychology of people. You could use what they need because everyone has need. You can use the people's needs against them. You can say, for me, I'll do X, Y, Z that you know you need. You see, that's your plan. That's your plan now. You see what I'm saying? So it's very simple. It's very simple concept. So I'm gonna do one example. I might give one example. Do all what we just did right now, right? Okay. At the top of my head, let's say I wanna be a football player, right? Playing in the Premier League in England. Long time will be to research the cost of living in England, what job I'm gonna be doing in England, if I'm gonna get a scholarship or if I'm gonna just travel there with my own money and how much is that money, how to get that money, right? Or and what training am I doing? What am I getting trials in the England? Do I have experiences? Do I even have experiences where I lived before that? You see now you plan that, right? You ask yourself all those type of questions, you know, and after that, your first time is now to say, okay, yeah. Okay, you've no wait, go back to long time. Your strategy is now to do hard work and persistence and financial gain, right? So, right now, what's your plan? Your plan now, which is still in a long time. The plan now is to create a training schedule. Uh, training schedule for you to watch videos to get educated on how to get your trials, right? And then working extra jobs to get the cash you need to fly there, right? Now you plan everything you now do. Now, the first time is not the fun part, the extra part where you now go apply for the job, you start training, you start learning, you start getting all the information, combining it to get what you want. And then your end time is now whether or not you become the football player in England or you still not playing football. Between those ones. And then you just learn what did you do wrong, what did you do right, and then you go forward from them and continue. Uh, Alright, guys, that's the end of the video. Don't forget to like, comment below, subscribe. Holla back at your boy, and I'm doing this for y'all niggas. Keep grinding.